Hi everyone and welcome to Blockchain Whispers Elementary School of Crypto. I hope you enjoyed our previous elementary video where we covered volume, trend lines, support and resistance. Today we will be taking you further on this journey to become a successful trader and never worry about pennies again with this fourth and final lesson in elementary series. Blockchain Whispers is known to be one of the most accurate crypto predictions team in the world. This is our treat for the crypto community, all for free to learn and gain knowledge about crypto and trading so you can become rich and never work a dull day job again. In this video, we will cover the subject, how to find a coin that will make you rich, where we will be explaining the following topics. Fundamental things that make the price difference. What makes a good coin? Buy the rumor, sell the news. Where to track news, Blockchain Whispers approach, and Blockchain Whispers School of Crypto. The team will play a key role in the long run, a project with ambitious aspiration of scalability and targeting the mainstream public that needs to cover a few areas. A couple of developers is not enough anymore, not at this stage. The team needs to have a marketing head, legal area, etc. This is not a techie hobby anymore. Experience is always appreciated, but not mandatory. As long as blockchain is a niche for young entrepreneurs, not old enough to have a wide experience. There are other skills you must look at to assign value. Attitude, this one is related to the team. But this time, not about their experience, but the attitude they show within their project and understanding of their context. Some teams develop their coin as a hobby, but they are not interested in building a network to empower their company, for example. So for me, it's really important that the attitude of the team goes as follows: being demanding and involved in their goals, targets and roadmap. Understanding the current blockchain scenario, let me try and use another metaphor. A plant cannot grow if it's not in the right land. Understanding the context will help any project to improve their product. And being responsive with the feedback from users and investors. Being open to changes and improves. Knowing the potential competitors to understand their strategies and offer added value and anticipate their moves. These are the attitudes I look for. It is also important to see how the community is or isn't supporting the project. It's true that you cannot follow voices blindly, but a strong community support will mean more networking in terms of spreading news, updates, more chances to reach new targets, investors, etc. Crypto communities are quite active and involved with the projects they support. So it's always an added value to have a strong community behind, providing feedback and helping to develop the project. On the other hand, if the community is not supporting the project, it could result in new investors doubting to get in. Note, I am not talking about Twitter only, but also circles of private investors who publicly take positions against or for a project. Having the majority of people involved in the social development of the project is a big advantage. Fundamentals is something that people usually forget. If you're a pure day trader, this could be kind of okay. But when you're investing on a middle or long-term basis, fundamentals are quite relevant. They will make you confident about the project. Every project will cross some bad moments. Usually that's the best time to buy. But the only way to be confident enough about buying when a project is crossing a bad period is to trust the potential of the team and their idea. Also, for the long run, most crypto projects will be totally out of the game because of not adding any value. So if you're thinking about going in a long-term investment, you have to be sure that the project is offering an innovative idea with real scalability, chances or at least adding value to an already successful area. So to avoid this kind of gambling scenarios, a proper research will help you to be confident to learn and understand where you are putting your money. Having a roadmap is a basic pillar nowadays, but it is not enough to provide a bunch of ideas. A proper roadmap should be timed and detailed, even better showing an updated track of the development for each stages. The roadmap should also be realistic. It's not worthy to provide utopias that are not going to be able to deliver. Unrealistic roadmaps get always a red flag. I always try to find correlations between the potential of the team, the timing and the roadmap goals to determine if the intention matches the reality. It is also key to determine if the roadmap content is adding a real value. There's a lot of projects with huge roadmaps, full of targets, times and detailed. But when you go deeper into them, you'll see that most of the points are minor updates with zero relevance for the project. Navigating the world of cryptos can be very daunting technical concepts that will almost certainly confuse you. Add to that the relative infancy of the technology. It can be hard finding structure, resources to assist you in your journey. Here at Blockchain Whispers, we are taking the liberty to create a comprehensive free guide lesson to investing in cryptocurrencies and teaching you how to find the coin that will make you rich by doing fundamental research. We will show and teach you what to look for to get the upper hand and become rich. Performing fundamental analysis for cryptocurrencies is radically different from stocks since there are no financial statements. Because cryptocurrencies are not corporations, but rather representations of value of assets within the network. Its availability is not based on generating a revenue, but rather directly depends on the participation of the community, such as users, miners, and developers. Each cryptocurrency is a manifestation of the different applications of the blockchain technology and are usually decentralized. The crypto space is in its infancy stages, and almost all of the cryptocurrencies are in development stages, which means that there are limited use cases in the real world currently and therefore a lack of track record to show for. One of the most fundamental skills that you absolutely must possess is the ability to identify cryptocurrencies that are backed by solid fundamentals. There are hundreds of coins available, and there is a tendency for most to overlook the fundamentals of the coin and make investment decisions based on hype. This is especially common since many don't understand the mechanics of the coins they invest in. They tend to just follow the hyped crowd. True, you can make loads of money buying coins based on hype, but there is a real chance that it could backfire and you could get burned. There are and will be numerous opportunities to make money with cryptos, and you have to be patient. It's easy to fall into a hype of something we don't fully understand. The best way to protect yourself is to arm oneself with the necessary skills and knowledge to make an informed investment decision. Investing on fundamentals sets you up for the long term, and most importantly, it gives you ease of mind since you've made the decision based on your own analyses and stand. Ask as many questions as possible and seek to find the answer before you invest. Such questions can include: what issue does the coin solve? Is there any utility to the coin? What are the credentials of the team of developers? Do they have competitors within the space? And if so, compare their evaluations. It's a great idea to look for reasons you shouldn't invest. There might be several red flags associated with that particular crypto. Keep asking and finding answers through various sources. Reddit is a good source of information. Once you've done your due diligence, you'd have a peace of mind knowing whether it's worth your money. Be safe, guard yourself with the right knowledge. Here with Blockchain Whispers is a great place to start. Additionally, you can have a look at our various comprehensive resources on our BCW Fundamentals Telegram group that will help you get all the important fundamentals and help you understand the complexities of cryptocurrencies so that you can start investing and making great returns. Knowledge is power. In order to access a coin, we have to first know where to get the key information. Here is where you should get the information from. Firstly, the coin's white paper, a detailed proposal by the development team which outlines the purpose of the mechanics of the coin. You should always read the coin's white paper before investing. The drawback is that it can get very technical given the use of technical concepts that are hard for an average Joe to comprehend. The coin Slack channel or blog. This represents the official main channel of communication of the core development team. Join their Slack channel and view the interaction of the development team with the community. Ask questions to get more information on the coin, and you should always follow the updates given by the developers in their official blog. Forums are a great way to understand the coins better, as well as sentiments surrounding the coin. You can find simple definitions of certain concepts or easy to understand analysis of coins from forums, as the community is well informed. The diversity of thoughts allows you to grasp the mechanics of the coin far better, especially if you're not technically inclined. Last but not least, the code, GitHub. To build a blockchain platform or utility token, developers use code. A lot of crypto projects have their code in full or partially published on GitHub. Check if they already have a working code, and you can also read up on the comments on the code. Some red flags to look for. Unrealistic claims, like fixed returns. If it's too good to be true, it usually is. Cloud mining services. Minimal or no information on the team. Missing white paper, and difficult to withdraw funds. So in short, you should research about the project, dive into trustworthy sources to figure out the following. If the project has a real-world use case, how strong is the team and development? Is there a thriving community? What is the price and supply? And is the team meeting deadlines on their roadmap? Like I said earlier, the usability is important for the coin to be successful. The more usability, the higher the possibilities that other non-investors are interested in it, as they'd have to use the coin for real-life use cases, like renting computing power on a Column network or paying for a pizza with 10,000 BTC. Not kidding. The value of the coin is directly related to the demand for it. The bigger the demand, the greater the value of the coin. The coin should be able to attract a big demand for itself due to good usability or because of news and hype. An example of these is the TRX hype in January, when the price surged 400%, or the recent run on Ripple based on the X rapid news. Price and supply. These two indicators could be a bit subjective because the real value of something is what the investors are willing to pay. But we can compare with other coins that have similar supply to have an idea about what prices could make sense. Also, to compare by market cap will give us a hint about the growth chances of the coin. I try to get into these coins when the price following the chart is in accumulation stage and the buy support is showing strength. Sometimes I risk buying new coins which are in price discovery, but they are kind of risky. When you have a large track of the price in the chart, you have more tools to analyze and anticipate the moves. So personally, I feel more comfortable with this scenario. But if you see a good potential in a fairly new project, don't be afraid to jump in after thorough research. How easy is it to obtain this cryptocurrency? Are they listed on high-volume exchanges such as Binance, or rather on smaller low-volume exchanges like IDEX, for example? In case of limited availability, if the fundamentals and price and supply show growth potential into being listed on more and bigger exchanges, the likelier you will be able to make very high returns, up to 2000%, like we did with PoundyX. With Blockchain Whisper's followers bought on Index Exchange when the coin wasn't even listed on CoinMarketCap. Now that's the quality we provide. Partnerships are a good way to determine strength in a project. When a crypto project has a strong partnership, it means an established business is interested and sees potential. The bigger the partnership, the likelier that the project will continue its progress in growing, which is important for longer-term investments. Public partnerships like Stellar, Lumen, with IBM, or having Messi as an ambassador for Siren Labs help spread the word and attract new investors. Bottom line is to look for when deciding if a coin is good by looking at usability, demand, price, supply, availability, and partnerships. In crypto, buy the rumor, sell the news. It is an often heard phrase. What that means is that coins often have price surges just before the announcement of certain news that has already been rumored. Upon announcement of the news, the price often dumps because short-term investors have already bought for the price increase up to the news and then they take profit. An example of this is OCN. When they were announcing big news, the price continued to rise. As you can see on the chart, the price dumped just before the news was announced. We often signal news up front to our premium and sometimes free members on our website, like we mentioned BCN to be listed on Binance up front. Most coin projects spread their news on various social media accounts. Reliable info can be found on their official account on Twitter, Telegram channel of the coin, Facebook, Reddit, or Medium. Whenever there is important updates, Blockchain Whispers is your source to what truly matters in the crypto space. You'll get news updates, fundamental analysis, rumors, you name it, we've got it. We post important news and discoveries on our website. For example, we predicted the downfall of Ethereum way before the price reached bottom, due to proper fundamental analysis by our own analyst, Mr. Y. We published a lengthy article on the reasons why the price would drop. We also predicted the listing of ZRX on Coinbase, again with a clear and transparent article on the reasons. Subscribe to our website, blockchainwhispers.com, so you never miss important news again. Our analysts pay great attention to the detail when analyzing potential gems. To give an example of how BLZ was analyzed and later gave us 300% gain, on the article we posted on our website, you'll see the following. We mentioned that Ethereum and other blockchain platforms have solved their stability issues and decentralized applications. And we mentioned when BTC falls and alts are down, check for BLZ in red, and then you can get it and hold. So get the edge in the world of crypto and relax, because you know you're in good hands. So you can enjoy your financial freedom in the house of your dreams or that luxury vacation you have in mind. Join our premium service on www.blockchainwhispers.com. Here's the steps to join. Register on our website. Verify your Telegram in My Profile. Click Become a Premium and choose your package. After successfully becoming a member, you will have access to our premium signals and premium chat. We've now come to the end of the fourth and final video of Elementary School of Crypto. By now you should know what is Bitcoin and how blockchain works, how to store and buy coins, basic trading knowledge, how to read volume, trend lines, support and resistance, how to do proper fundamental analysis, how to buy the rumor and sell the news, and how to find a coin that will make you rich. While in the elementary school, we focused on basics. In high school, we will start trading. You will learn basics of charting, strong patterns, how to read indicators, and how to use trading tools properly. The high school consists of 4 videos that will explain which platform to use to chart, how to practically set up your chart and use different indicators, organize patterns and such. To be able to access high school, you must know these basics that we've taught you here in elementary school. To be able to continue on with the next lessons, you must finish the Blockchain Whispers elementary quiz. To take the quiz, click the link below the video. You'll have to register or log in to our website to access the quiz and get your access key to the high school lessons and become a step closer to being a self-made millionaire. Thank you for watching this series of elementary videos brought to you by BCW. Make sure to subscribe to our videos on YouTube and follow us on our website www.blockchainwhispers.com. Remember, the only verified Telegram channel is our Blockchain Whispers official by D-Man at Blockchain Whispers Baby. We hope to see you soon in high school. This is Blockchain Whispers Baby.